All right, so I just dove head first into Stranger Things, the new show on Netflix, not knowing a whole lot about it other than people were saying it was really good. You find out real quickly right here in the first episode. The Vanishing of Will Byers. Byers is the title of the first episode. You know, you starts out already. It's like, oh, it's going to be one of these shows. Huh? There's some doctor guy. He's in a hallway. You know, their lights are flickering. Looks like it's possibly even underground. Looks like some government military type stuff. And he gets snatched up out of the elevator from above. Some kind of growling monster or animal or something gets him. Then, you know, they let you know it's taking place in small town Indiana, 1983. Some kids, you know, I don't know, 8, 10, 12-year-old kids are downstairs playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, taking it real seriously. You know, then the parents break up the party a little bit there. The kids go their separate ways. One of the little kids, Will, you know, of course, he's taking that lonely ride home on a dark road in a wooded area at night all by himself. Some kind of monster thing looks like it shows up in the middle of the road, causes him to wipe out. He's all freaking out. He's like running home, trying to get away from the thing. It's opening up doors, unlocking doors. He gets in the shed, he's loading a gun, and then boom, it gets him from behind too, just like the dude in the elevator. Pretty much seemed like it was probably the same type of deal. So then by the next morning, the mom's already freaking out. You know, you got the older brother that's barely paying attention. You know, the older sister of the kids is in there. You know, the mom's freaking out, played by Winona Ryder. She does a really good job so far as like the freaked out mom. She goes to talk to the sheriff, who obviously thinks she's overreacting. Seems like a little bit of history there. You know, he thinks, you're freaking out. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's probably with his dad or some relative, this and that. But, you know, old mom, Winona Ryder, seems to know there's more. There's something going on here. Then there's a scene with all these weird guys in hazmat suits walking around. They look like they're probably in the same building where the guy got snatched out of the elevator. There's some kind of weird blob like growing on the wall. I don't know. It just looks like some living blob of just goo and mess, like something from Aliens or Predators or something like that. So they don't really know what's going on. They say, where's the girl? They're looking for a little girl amongst all this big blob of mess. But then we quickly find out who the little girl is, because then they just show this little girl, man. She's wearing like a hospital gown. She's got a shaved head, probably 10, 12 years old. She sneaks into a little local diner, starts trying to steal food out of the kitchen. You know, old Billy Bob running the place, sits her down. He ends up calling the police, trying to get some answers out of her. She doesn't talk a lot. She has a little tattoo on her arm, the number 11. She said that's her name. So at this point, you know, the town, everybody's going their separate ways. The little Dungeons and Dragon kids are looking for their friends. They got the police out looking for them, the townspeople out looking for them, and the little kids, they run into 11. We also saw back at the restaurant that 11's got some kind of special powers. She was able to take out all these government guys that showed up there looking for her. Also, the government guys killed old Billy Bob. So you're like, this girl's something important. You know, she's kind of got a little X-Men vibe going on, moving things with her minds, this type of deal. So then, like I said, the little kids find her, and they're like, holy shit, what the fuck's up with this little girl with the shaved head standing out here? Winona Ryder, the mom, gets some kind of weird phone call. There's all kinds of static and breathing. Sounds like some noises on the other end. She's convinced it's her son, of course. And that's pretty much how the first episode ends, so, you know, I don't know. I'm not usually a big sci-fi thriller guy, but it looks like, you know, Winona Ryder's in it. I'm on board. Boom. We'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll recap the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the first one goes. One of one.